Interestingly, we spoke to Peggy O'Neill, the Richmond chairman, on Saturday on 3AW, and she made an interesting comment about the clubs and their relationship with the AFL.
The clubs are the ones that have the members. In the sense, we're the ones who put on the game. The clubs have a lot of great ideas, and I think that it would be good to tap into those ideas. But I wish the AFL would tap into the clubs a bit more, because I think there's a lot of great ideas around clubland.
I think that was an interesting comment from the Richmond president, and that is a growing feeling among the clubs about their relationship, particularly with the AFL Commission. But you think the AFL should be listening to more than just the clubs, don't you?
Well, I think so, Carol. We've discussed day grand finals, and I've flirted with it, and I think at the Gabba this year it's fine because of try something in a different year. But I just think that the callers we take, whether it's us on 3AW or Hutchie and Kane on SEN, they want tradition in terms of some areas, and that is get back to the 20-minute quarters where we're hearing there will be 18 next year. Have the day grand final because it's been so good for the last 100, but not a night grand final. The bye weekend.
Big thumbs down from the public. Overzealous security guards obviously is something that is really bugging supporters. And the rule changes year in, year out. Craig?
So, in a year when they've kept the game going against all odds, they've won a claim around the world, as have the NRL for playing, you're hen-picking on the rules and the structure of the comp.
This year, they've done a great job.
So give them a lead pass for this year.
And I will, because we're playing every 4 days.
But you're already having a crack at next year's structure.
But I'm saying, give the fans what they want, Hutchie.
But how do you know what they want?
What's that? Because if you... I'd love it. We'll put out a poll, Hutchie, or we'll take callers. Listen to your station sometimes, which I know you do, and you would say, day or night grand final, 90% would say leave it. Quarters. Do they like 16-minute quarters? No, they don't. We had to do it this year, but what do you want? Give 20-minute quarters.
The pre-finals bye is one that supporters have... And I understand this year you couldn't have gone to Perth without the bye. I understand there were compressed games. That has been given the biggest thumbs down from footy supporters as a great momentum killer. Your radio station today, Craig, editorialised against it in the most emphatic fashion. We all know they've done a brilliant job this year, but they have to start listening to the masses.
Gill said tonight that 10 of the 12 clubs surveyed wanted the pre-season bye.
We're not talking about the clubs, we're talking about supporters.
But that's how you set your argument up. You said that they don't listen to the clubs enough.
No,
that was your whole argument.
It wasn't my argument. I'm quoting the Richmond president.
You pointed to that to set the conversation up.
Peggy O'Neill is rarely controversial. She obviously is tapping into a feeling from the clubs at the moment.
What was the last good idea to come out of a club, out of interest?
The Dreamtime game.
It's going back a fair way.
Well, that's just one I've picked out of my head.
Kane?
No, well, I think there's a mix. I'm okay with the pre-finals bye, for instance, because I want to see the best players out there. If we didn't have it, the likes of so many West Coast players, McGovern, Prestia, would you have seen him? Collingwood, would they have had a chance to get some of their players back and play in Perth? So I'm okay with that. I understand the point. Shorter quarters does my head in. I can't understand that moving forward. So I'm a bit on the fence maybe for the first time in my career.
And just let's see if Port win also, and then you play once in 25, 26 days. Not great for the team who finishes top either.
No.
And Sam McClure reported tonight that West Coast have got a 14-day post-quarantine if they lose because Collingwood's considered a dirty club by only quarantining for 7 days.
They shouldn't be playing a final in Perth.
Why are they? Like, I understand the Port argument. You finish top, you got a double.
West Coast were determined to play a final in Perth, and they were really, really keen. And that's the way it fell. The AFL was trying to get as many finals in as many different states as possible.
You look at Collingwood running around Joondalup and trying to train around a golf course and barricades around it, and you talk about the integrity of the finals. It was interesting.
We've said that before on this show. It's insanity.